What do you have new here to the zoo this year?
One of the things that's really new this year is we've got a pair of young dingoes. Right now they're about 4 months old. We got them right out of Australia from a dingo sanctuary over there called the Dingo Discovery Center.
Why'd you want to bring them in here to your Australian section of the zoo?
Well, we have an Australian exhibit, and they are the largest land predator in Australia. They're not a marsupial, though. Australia is known as the land of marsupials, the pouched animals. Of course, dingoes are not that. They are the, like I said, premier predator over there. They eat a lot of the feral species that have been introduced to Australia. Of course, they also eat native species, too. So they're part of Australia. They're part of their culture, part of their heritage, part of their natural history. And I don't see how you can do an Australian area unless you have dingoes.
Excellent. Not a lot of zoos have dingoes.
No, there isn't. Actually, we're probably the only zoo that has a pair of dingoes right now. There's a couple of zoos that have older dingoes. We actually have a third dingo in the back who's now 14 years old, which is getting really old for a dingo, and that's why we went out to search for some new dingoes, bring in some new blood. They're becoming very rare in Australia. They're very persecuted in Australia, considered vermin by a lot of the states and the federal government, but other states protect them as endangered species. There's people that believe that dingoes are a subspecies of the wolf and not a domestic dog. Our government still has them as a domestic dog, so they're pretty easy to import, but they're not easy to find. They're 4 months old and they're pups, and just like any dog pup, they're very, very active. They play with each other, chase each other, play games with each other. They love the water. So they're going to be extremely active this year because they are young animals at this time. As they get older, then they're going to lay around a little more. But this year you should see a very active dingo exhibit at the Fort Wayne Children's